Kaiju File 5B, Mothra, the Offspring. In 1961, Japan first felt the wrath of the kaiju god of Infant Island. The insectoid monster Mothra ravaged Tokyo, frantically searching for her missing twin priestesses, the Shobijin. The chaos finally came to an end when the two priestesses were returned to Mothra, and she traveled home to Infant Island. In 1964, Mothra would find the need to return to Japan once more, when a mysterious large object washed ashore. The large object was actually the giant egg of Mothra, and housed two of her children. It wouldn't be long before humans would find the egg and see profit. The egg was quickly claimed by Kumiyama, an entrepreneur of Happy Enterprises, who bought the egg from local villagers and prepared to set up a tourist attraction. News reporter Ichiro Sakai and photographer Junko Nakanishi investigated the egg and met with a scientist named Professor Shunsuke Miura at a hotel to discuss their findings. To their surprise, they found Kumiyama had checked into the same hotel. It was there that he would be confronted by Mothra's twin priestesses, the Shobijin. But instead of listening to the twin girls, the businessmen attempted to capture them. The two managed to escape the clutches of the greedy men, and met with Sakai, Nakanishi, and Professor Miura. They explained that the egg belonged to Mothra, and that if it were to hatch, the infants may inadvertently cause damage looking for food. The three agreed to help the twins, and attempted to reason with the representatives of Happy Enterprises, but had no luck changing their minds. Meanwhile, a mysterious source of radioactivity was found near Nagoya. The citizens soon learned that the radioactivity was emanating from Godzilla, who was buried under the earth nearby. Godzilla rose from the ground and began to attack. Sakai, Junko, and Miura traveled to Infant Island to request the aid of Mothra in defeating Godzilla. The natives of the island and the Shobijin were eventually convinced by the trio. However, the Shobijin warned that Mothra was already near death from natural causes. Despite her poor health, Mothra still ventured to Japan to face Godzilla, and she arrived just in time as Godzilla was nearing her egg and planning to destroy it. Mothra engaged Godzilla and tore at his face with her sharp claws. Godzilla withstood the assault, and Mothra unleashed her final weapon, her poisonous scales that leave her wings and envelop the enemy. Covered in poisonous powder, Godzilla fought on, hitting Mothra with his beam of radioactive breath. Sadly, the combination of Godzilla's powerful attacks and exhaustion was too much for Mothra, and she collapsed and died. With that, Godzilla continued his rampage, losing interest in Mothra's egg. With Godzilla distracted, the egg had enough time to hatch, and Mothra's twin children emerged from it ready to fight. The newborns tracked Godzilla to Iwa Island, where they began their combined attack. The two used cover to fire their silken spray at the king and slowly immobilize him. Godzilla fought back and was able to take out one of the twins. However, Godzilla eventually fell victim to the thickening webs and was pushed back into the sea. With the threat of Godzilla temporarily neutralized, the remaining Mothra journeyed back to Infant Island to be worshipped as the island's new deity. And there she would wait until the Earth needed her once more.